Number 10. The Egyptian pyramids are almost perfectly aligned with the three stars of the Orion Belt constellation, that is El-Nitak, El-Nilam and Mintaka. But even though they are said to be perfectly aligned with the pyramids, but it has been proved in a research that there is a difference of 50 degrees between the stars and the pyramids still today. Fact number 7. The next fact is that the Egyptian pyramids are also aligned precisely to the four cardinal directions of the compass. Do you know how the Egyptians did it? According to studies, they might have used the Indian circle method. I would like to explain this method a bit. First, place a long stick and during the time of equinox, mark the shadow of the stick. And taking the stick as a center, draw a circle and then draw a line connecting the 2 points at which the circle and the marked shadow of the stick intersects, and this line obtained resembles east to west or west to east direction. Now by 90-degree interaction we could easily get the north-south direction. By the way, the equinox means the time when the duration of day and night is equal on earth. Fact number 6. You must have noticed that after adding salt on a snow or an ice cube, it melts. That is, the ice melts before reaching 0 degrees Celsius. As a fact, adding 10% salt to a ice reduces the melting point of ice from 0 degrees Celsius to minus 6 degrees Celsius. And apparently in snowing areas, salt is spread on the roads that are covered with ice. Fact number 5. You must have known that we should use resources that are renewable or the resources that are unlimited. And what are they? Solar energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, etc. etc. Right, but there is a cheaper alternative of this, and the alternative is microbial fuel cells or MFCs. MFC is a method by which uses organic matter to generate electricity, and I will show you something for your better understanding. Have you ever noticed that whatever the color of the soap is, the foam obtained from the soap is always white? Do you know why? Basically, soap is made up of surfactant which creates the foam, the color dye which gives color to the soap, and the perfume which keeps a sweet smell out from the soap. Now, the foam is basically made up of teeny particles. When light falls on the bubbles or the particles, it reflects all the light in different directions, and you must know that the substance which reflects all the light appears white. Fact number 3. Do you know that banana, a fruit, has many nutrients? At the same time, it also has potassium, which is about 450 milligrams in a single bite. And by the way, potassium is a radioactive element. So is banana a radioactive element? To understand it, let's calculate. One banana gives you a dose of 1 microgray radiation. So if you eat 10 lakh or 1 million bananas, you will surely die of radiation. But it's not gonna happen because eating such a huge amount of banana isn't possible anyway. Fact number 2. Do you know that mercury, which is a carcinogenic element, behaves strangely and produces an anti-gravitational field when it interacts with a magnetic field? Let me explain you. About 7,000 years ago, Indians invented a unique technology of flying vehicles. There is a book called Vaimanika Shastra written by Rishi Bharadwaj about 6,000 years ago in India. Let me show you some evidence. So the technology of the anti-gravitational field was explained in the book. Today, India is trying hard to revive the technology in that book. So accordingly, the book was written in Sanskrit, which is not used today. See an experiment to prove this technology. Link will be given in the description. Fact number 1. Have you eaten boiled eggs? To make it, you must have boiled the eggs. But my question is to you that can you unboil the egg back? And the answer is yes. Actually, the yolk and the egg white is made mainly of proteins, which is again made up of amino acids. You can relate this as a chain. So, what actually happens when you boil an egg? When egg in water, the chains of proteins individually gets bundled, and when you boil the eggs, the bundles start to open, which is called denaturing, and by the time these chains comes together to form a mess, and unboiling means to change this mess back to the state when it was in the form of chains of proteins. But do you know how it is it done? By urea solution. Yes, urea solution folds back the chains of proteins